Today I'll be making a Parma broccoli crusted pizza. And for this, you will need the following. You will need 1 pound of broccoli flowerets. You will need a small amount of onion, about 2 tablespoons, 2 cloves of garlic, and 2 whole eggs. You'll also need 2 cups of Parmesan cheese and 2 heaping tablespoons of almond flour. I will mix everything together and then place it in my pan. You will also need some kind of a tomato sauce for the top of it and some mozzarella cheese. I made my own, I shredded it, and that's the one I'm going to use since I had it in my refrigerator. Feel free to use whatever cheese you want. Go ahead and mix your eggs first. So you'll mix 2 eggs, and I just mixed it with a fork, but you can use a mixer. I added a little bit of salt because that kind of gives it and helps it to be more fluffy. I used a fork just to beat it up a little bit to get it a little bit so the crust is nice and has a nice mixture to it. To that, I'm adding the broccoli, the chopped broccoli, the onion, the garlic, and the Parmesan cheese. Because I'm adding Parmesan cheese, I'm really not adding too much salt, only the salt that I've added on the egg yolk. And 2 heaping tablespoons of almond flour, yes, almond flour. Now I'm not using a measuring tablespoon, I'm just using a regular tablespoon, a kitchen tablespoon that you would use for eating. Mix that really well, and then you just press it into your pan as I'm showing right now in this video. Just make sure everything's combined properly, and then it will be ready to be baked. One thing about this is that you must preheat your oven to 375. You want to bake the crust first, and then to the crust you will add your tomato sauce or pizza sauce, whatever you like, and the cheese. And then you bake it again for 15 to 20 minutes. Now this all depends on your own oven. Some ovens bake, even though you put them on the same temperature. I have 2 ovens in the house. One bakes better than the other. So you know your oven. Bake it until it's very lightly brown. And then take it out. You don't have to let it cool off. Add your pasta sauce or your tomato sauce to it, the cheese, and put it back into the oven. Don't over bake it, especially the cheese. Just have it a little bit brown on top and all the cheese melted, and it's just delicious. At this point of the crust, I'm adding just a splash of olive oil and mixing it up, and that's enough oil so that I don't have to add or brush on any into the pan. And shortly I'll be putting it down into my pan and just pressing it down. This pizza also is a good alternative to low carb diets. If you can't have carbohydrates, this is excellent. It's more of a keto friendly pizza, and I've been cooking a lot of low carb diets, especially for my husband, because of some unfortunate news we received early part of this year, and I'm trying to watch everything that I give him to eat. And here we are. The the crust is all ready. I'm still pressing it down a little bit. I did add just a tiny bit of oil on top and placed it on my fingers so that none of that crust comes onto my hands. As you can see, I just showed you a little bit of oil. Just press it down and it will be ready to bake to a nice soft brown color. Bake it at 375 for about 15 to 20 minutes. Again, ovens are all different, and it all depends on your oven and how fast or how well it bakes. But that's one of my ovens. The other one's not even working, so I'm using the one oven that I have. This is the pizza that's baked. As you can see the edges are a little bit brown. I'm adding the pasta sauce. This is a pasta sauce that I really like that has chunks of tomatoes in it. I did not add anything to this pasta sauce. Sometimes I'll add a little bit of cream cheese and melt it down, or you can add some basil. Fresh basil is really nice, but not this time. I just added the plain pasta sauce to the pizza. Add as much as you like or as little as you want, as you would like. And to that, I'm going to add the already shredded mozzarella cheese, and I will bake it in the oven for another 15 minutes. Just you want your cheese melted, and you want to be able to bake it for a proper time, which I found that that's perfect. Put as much cheese as you like. As you can see, we love the cheese, so we're placing quite a bit of cheese on top, and it's pretty good. We've been getting this milk from a dairy farm and making our own mozzarella, which is wonderful, and our own butter. And this mozzarella is made, as I said at the beginning, made by me, and I had it in the refrigerator. It seems to keep for quite a bit of time if you do it properly. I'm not an expert at it, but I'm loving making this mozzarella cheese. So I'll place this in the oven, and here it is. 20 minutes later, it's completely finished. It's baked. It's delicious. Please subscribe, share, and like. Have a great day. Bye-bye.